Hello and welcome, and this is probably one of the more beautiful games I've played. I say that with a lot of games, but I mean, just the fact that, look at these graphics. Probably can't tell because that's spinning fast, so I'll slow down time. I also love the new UI and stuff. If you haven't played it before, Universe Sandbox, the first one doesn't even compare to the second one. I'll try to do a quick comparison on why this is so much better, and then I'll get into more details about it. So, number one on why this is so much better than the first one is this new UI. You could not really do this before. This is very convenient. If I can find what I'm looking for, it's in Asteroids. So we have make, which is going a bit too fast there. And that's another thing, you can do multiple things at once, so I was able to slow that down. That wasn't actually going too fast. Probably overreacted. So what we will do is we are going to let that get closer, and now we're going to slow it down a bit. And we are going to watch as this just strikes. Now if we click here, we have this view on the top right, which shows us the Earth from a different view. So if you look at that, you'll see the shockwave and how that's moving across the world. Now the shockwave stopped. Now on the right, you can also see the temperature, so it's rising at an incredible pace, and now it's hit over the boiling point of water. So as you can see, the seas are actually boiling away. In the Earth, all life is beginning to die out. You can see it become brown instead of its former green color. This is just, awesome. So now we're gonna speed up time, and the temperature of the Earth is slowly going to go down, the water is going to come back, the atmosphere is going to come back, and if we go far enough until it actually becomes a habitable temperature again, life is back. But this is where the asteroid hit. Asteroid. And you can tell that if you can't tell that South America was supposed to be. Look at little pieces of debris come out of the meteor and when it hits. So it may have originally hit right here, you can tell, but little meteors came out of that explosion and went all over the place and just completely annihilated everything. This is Australia. Has anyone noticed that the Earth's tilt is off too? It actually changes the tilt of the planet. So if we look here, this is just really messed up. Not in a bad way, the Earth has been officially just very badly changed. And it doesn't stop there. You can just, let's say we wanted to throw Mercury at the Earth. Oh, bit too fast. But as you can see, that explosion was so hot that it melted the entire Earth, which is now cooling down again. See the entire impact spot, and now that impact, you may be wondering why the Earth froze there, and I'll go back to when it froze. So that impact hit this direction, right? From here, when I was aiming this way. Now you may notice that because of Mercury hitting the Earth, it pushed Earth's orbit out on this side. So the Earth is actually getting super cold here because of the fact that it was pushed further. And when we come over here, the Earth will cool again. And did it have enough time to get life back? I don't think so, because temperatures are dropping very quickly. Yes, Earth is a lifeless planet now. We can look at the amount of water. That changed because Make is an asteroid made mostly of water, I think. But we can even shoot like pool balls at the Earth. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Obviously, I don't think they do any. Yeah, that I don't know why that happened. Little debris. But I mean, it's just such complete freedom of doing anything. I could press new. Now this is a completely new simulation. And let's say I want a basketball right here. I'm going to zoom in on this basketball, and this is going to be the center of our... Aha, here it is. This is going to be the center, like the sun, of our solar system. Except this solar system is going to be made out of different kinds of sports balls. So like we have the bowling ball is obviously bigger than the basketball, so we won't put that in. But we can actually see how gravity interacts with these objects. So the soccer ball is pulling the basketball along with the basketball pulling the soccer ball. The pool ball wasn't big enough for enough gravity to be attracted to the basketball, but because of this is actually pulling the basketball along with the basketball pulling the soccer ball, and this is making the basketball move along with the soccer ball. So I don't actually think they're gonna collide. I think they're just gonna do that for infinity, and we can check that by speeding up time. Yes, I think. Yeah, look at that trail. Oh, you see, once you go too fast, the calculations can get kind of odd. We had a golf ball that would also orbit. So this is just really, I mean... And then we can start making objects bigger. Okay, then, jack-o'-lanterns. We could get a bowling ball here, and make this... Well, it kind of absorbed it, but we can make basketballs orbit the bowling ball. That may not be... Yes, that is a complete orbit. So as you can see, this one moves faster than this one because it's closer. This one isn't even going to stay within gravitational pull, I think. Maybe it will. But we can increase the mass of this. So if we wanted to increase the mass, now it's actually just going to suck in basketballs. Let's keep increasing the mass. So actually a better example for increasing the mass would be not a miner, it has to be an asteroid. So I'll look in here. So here's Deimos. Now the thing... Oh. Okay, what's that? Let me just start a new one. So it starts me in the center. So the thing about Deimos is if we go to it, unlike like most asteroids, not like planetoids though, it isn't circular. So it's just this weird cheat thing. But if we turn up the mass, so we can see it getting bigger, but after a little bit we're going to see something strange start to happen. Let's see once we get to that point. Right here. So you can see, even though I'm turning up the mass, it's shrinking. And that's actually the mountains and stuff being pulled in by its own gravity, and it's becoming spherical. So over time, we're just going to keep turning this up. Believe it or not, this is actually becoming a sphere. Now you can see that this is a very bad not sphere shape, so this is gonna take a little bit, but it'll keep going faster and faster as we do this. So if we keep going, we can see it's like pulsing. It's kind of weird. Now you can actually see it turning into a sphere. It's happening a lot faster now. Now, when I stumbled upon this, I was so amazed that they even bothered to put in a detail like this. You don't expect that. I mean, I can't imagine the amount of programming it took, but look! Deimos is now a sphere. And it was not Pluto. It was. This is Deimos orbiting itself, what it used to be. It was this. And now it's that. So that's pretty impressive, and I'll do more on this game. Because this game is just impressive. That's kind of the name for it. The entire thing is just like showing off how well all the explosions and stuff look. Now, that was a bad explosion. I had the time up too high. There's also... Oh, it must just be so small. Ha! So we just hit Deimos with a lot of junk, and it's not happy. It's like really hot on Deimos right now. Like in the thousands it was just a second ago. And another thing, terraforming. I'll get more on this later. But if we went into materials and we turned water on, I can't zoom in any further than this, but we're gonna turn water up slow because it slowly fills in. So just keep turning it up till we hit a point where we actually see it. Oh, I'm dumb. I am really dumb. Obviously for water there needs to be enough heat for it not to instantly freeze. So what we'll do is just for now we will add a star, the sun, right over here. What this will do is Deimos right down here will instantly begin to feel. Well, first let's auto orbit it. Auto orbit. Okay, so now we're orbiting the sun. That's progress. Now we can actually look at the temperature, so 149 degrees, and we can move it and watch it change. So 150, we didn't want it to go There's also, if we put a little bit of what was that? Select. Oh, it's not. It doesn't have enough to have an atmosphere, I don't think. Yeah, the atmosphere actually comes off of it. So let's increase its mass a little bit more. It's not even a full circle yet. Yep. Okay, so it's growing. At some point, it'll actually just keep growing. As the size of it increases, I'm pretty sure the heat also. Wow. Okay, so is it? That's really weird looking. But that's okay. It's Deimos. See that all of it's expanded so much that like the craters and stuff on it are like smudged. So now I think I can actually. Nope. We still do not have enough, so we will turn it up even more. So now is the point where it'll just keep getting bigger and not put everything towards itself becoming a sphere. So let's just switch this to moon so we can tell how big it's getting. Okay, it's getting pretty big. Let's just switch this to 1. Bam! Moon-sized. And I know that the moon, yes. No? It's leaking it still. It is still leaking. It appears it isn't. Oh yeah, it's pretty fast. Okay, well, we have a problem there. Let's turn up the mass more. Because why not? Okay, let's just Earth. Bam, 1. Bit bigger now. It has no reason not to accept the hydrogen now. Unless it just doesn't like me. Then if we speed up time, it just doesn't like me and is leaving a trail like a comet. Obviously, I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, what temperature is it? Materials, wait, basic, where's the albedo? Probably saying that wrong. See, it doesn't even have an atmosphere. I honestly have no clue why or what's going on. It is losing its radius. It is literally being ripped apart. Okay then. Sorry about that. Yeah, this isn't good. Maybe we can get the mass to a point where it won't do this. This actually could be the water. No, the water's all gone. Oh! It may actually be still turning itself into a sphere. Or so. Let's just speed up time and see what happens. Okay. Its velocity is going down. Why is its velocity going down? This makes no sense. Oh, there we go. That's just the natural part of the orbit, I guess. We are still... It's just weird. Okay, well, that's an example of Universe Sandbox. So, thank you for watching and goodbye.